What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Voni V, and welcome back to Voni V's Boss Talk. If you haven't already, subscribe to us over on YouTube at Voni V TV, and also follow us on all the following platforms at Voni V's Boss Talk. Now, on today's episode of Voni V's Boss Talk, we have a very, very special guest, an athlete, music artist, entrepreneur, content creator, and so much more. Y'all help me welcome YALLUV3. So, Three, tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do.
My name YL3, YL3 for short, 3, whatever you want to call it. I play football. I'm a student athlete in college, Tusculum University up in Tennessee. I've been playing football all my life, for real. My dad a coach, so I grew up around football, grew up playing it, fell in love with it over time. I got to college in June of 2022. I had a roommate that made music. So I basically just told him, teach me how to do that. We was just playing around with it in the summer before we really got into the season. So I really learned how to make my own music, record myself. And that's where I just really fell in love with that. Took off with that as soon as I started.
So you said you had went off to school, and that's where you began to start making music. But it actually started a little bit before that, right? You had you first recorded your first single, Finesse, when?
Ooh. I feel like I'm on Narwhal.
That's not the first time I heard it, but you know what I'm saying? when was that? When you first recorded Finesse? When was that?
I made Finesse when I was in 7th grade in science class.
Okay.
What?
So back in 7th grade, you was you know what I'm saying, into the music or whatnot. So before 7th grade, at what point did you realize okay, this I'm really into music, I really like this, well I'm gonna try, freestyling or making my own music?
That was probably the first time I tried for real.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in elementary school, my sister used to listen to Lil Wayne a lot. So I we'd be on the way to school. I was in elementary school, but I had a little notepad. I'd be in the back writing down stuff in elementary school. And I'd be like, what you think about this? I said, that was a long time ago, elementary school. I said,
okay. What does MMB stand for?
I think, bro, what? It was money making bros, I think.
Okay.
That's so funny.
And then this is still around the time of you being in middle school, and when you made that first single, Finesse.
Yeah, it was me and 2 other friends in science class.
Okay, that's what's up. So you started pretty early. How did you come up with the name YALLUV3?
YALLUV3. So originally it was Big 3, but once I made Interstate, it got a lot of traction, it got a lot of attention. I started thinking down the line as far as where this thing can go. And basically I didn't want to run into trouble with copyright as far as, Ice Cube, he got the basketball league.
Right, Big 3. Yeah.
So my TikTok name was YALLUV3, which is my initials.
Right.
For y'all that don't know.
For y'all that don't know, his real name is CT Commentary.
Yeah, that's my real name. But yeah, it was on TikTok. I was YALLUV3, and then I just my football number was 3. That's how I came up with Big 3. But I just took the 3, put it in front of YALLUV.
And now we got YALLUV3. So fast forward, let's talk more about your music. In July of 2023, you dropped a single called Interstate, and along with dropping that single, you've been able to go through. So you had so much more opportunities, being co-signed by people like G Herbo, Zaytoven, being reacted to by Snore that dude. How was that? How did that all come about, or how did that feel being in that moment? You know what I'm saying? You just put this out, it's doing numbers, everybody's loving it, everybody is, you know what I'm saying, singing along to it. You know what I'm saying? How did that make you feel in that moment?
Wow, that's so crazy. And I got my guy right here, Kobe. Shout out Kobe.
Shout out
And
to
like
Kobe.
every time we run into something like that, it's like, bro, like you see what's going on. Like
Yeah.
we just work so hard for stuff like that. Like it's hard to explain the feeling, but it's a great feeling. But for somebody like I had just got kicked out of school. Like my grades was horrible. They didn't want me to come back. They didn't even believe in me for a second chance. So I get home and I was scared to get in the studio. Like I was so used to making songs by myself. One of my boys, Hefe, shout out Hefe, he was like, "Bro, you know, I believe in you. You just gotta believe in you." So I always appreciate him for making me get out of that comfort zone and doing that. But yeah, the first song I made in the studio was Interstate, and then like 2 weeks later, well, whenever I dropped it, because I dropped it shortly after I had made it, and I'm chilling with my boy too, just scrolling on Instagram like No Limit Herbo hit my DM. I'm like, oh, you see that?
Yeah, okay. All right.
But like,
No Limit Herbo, G Herbo, the G Herbo.
you see, I'm tripping.
Mhm.
No,
It's a so real moment.
yeah, like we like that job had us, but yeah, took the opportunity with that. He co-signed a song.
And if you listen, my bad. If you listen closely on the beginning of Interstate, you hear G Herbo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's tough. That's hard. How was it meeting Zaytoven and just chopping it up with him and showing him your talent? Like how was that?
It was cool. Like I was trying to be like real, like level headed, chill, but like it was crazy. Shout out Aries in the cut because he put me on with that. So
shout out Aries in the cut.
I'm grateful for him.
Aries the producer.
Yeah. But yeah, we went up to Charlotte to the plug and play event. We was talking to one of his assistants, whoever was working with him, and he said he wanted us to come to the Sprinter. So we went to the Sprinter and played a couple songs for him, and he was like, "Yeah, like you real authentic, like just stick to your craft." He was asking me when I started, this, that, and the third. And he was just surprised, like telling me that a lot of the people that you hear today got the same thing going for themselves as far as like sound and how they make their music. He was just saying the way my music was, it was just very authentic and real. So shout out Zaytoven.
Shout out Zaytoven. Shout out Aries in the cut. Shout out YALLUV3. So do you feel that music is like a form of therapy for you? I know a lot of your work you put your all into it, and music is, all about being able to tell your story. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like your music is very therapeutic and not just for the people that's listening, but for you as well?
Yes, I do. Definitely at this point, cause when I first started, I was just like just rapping, just straight bars, like just hard stuff. But then you just got to the point where it's like I could definitely it's like an escape.
Right.
Like, the studio is like a safe haven for me. Like when I'm there, nothing else matter. I can just talk about what I gotta talk about.
How often are you in the studio?
Lately, it's been either every day or every other day, but we're definitely in there.
Now, what's your creative process like when it comes to working on a project or a song? Like, are you just okay? Well, I got some extra time. I'm gonna get in the studio and I'm gonna just lay it down, or you how does that process work for you?
So, like I said, when I originally started, I was like making everything on my own. So at this point, it's like I can get on there, record, put a preset, make my voice sound however I want. Now I can, but when I started, I couldn't. So like a lot like when I'm not in the studio, I'm in my own studio on BandLab, and I just kind of try to get as creative as I can with that. So I'm in the studio. Money is time. You can't waste that.
Right.
So whenever I'm by myself, I try to go a little bit farther with that. If I find something I like, I take it from there to the studio, so it sounds professional.
Right. Getting it mixed and mastered and all of that.
Yeah.
Would you say the process of learning how to make music, has it been hard, or you feel like it's been a fun process because it's something that you're very passionate about?
I feel like anything you really want to do ain't too hard. You're gonna find a way.
Exactly. Make a way out of no way. So fast forward to May of 2024. You drop your first full EP, and it's called What About Now. How was that process? You know what I'm saying? Did you already have, your track list already ready, or you just like walk us through that process of making What About Now?
What About Now was really just like we here, cause I had dropped Interstate and a couple more songs, and I took everything down off of like Big 3 and stuff like that. So once I had a lot of tension raised about Interstate, a lot of people asking where that's at. I made them wait. Then I put it out with about 7 songs, however many songs it was. And that was really like just to establish myself as an artist with more than just Interstate. You got like hard stuff, you got soft stuff, you got pain, melody.
Some of everything.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I like about you as an artist. Sometimes when artists are up and coming, they're constantly trying to find ways to constantly still work on artist development. You know what I'm saying? So being able to be versatile and you come with melodies, you come with rap, you come with, a more I guess I don't know how to put it, but like more of a personal experience, you know what I'm saying, with telling a story or whatever in your songs or whatever. So I feel like that's very, very good. And I mean, your consistency, man. I know you have a lot going on and a lot of other stuff that you do. So how do you find the time to just stay on top of everything and continue to be consistent?
Like I said, like anything you want to do, you're gonna find a way. It's just you gotta have that want to. And I want to. Like my main thing out of all this, I just wanna be able to connect with people who probably feel how I feel. You feel alone, you ain't alone. I know what you feeling, I know what that's like. So listen to YALLUV3.
So I heard you mention Aries in the Cut, which is a firefighter producer out of South Carolina. Is there a specific producer that you work with? I know sometimes as artists, you have your team, and on your team is like some of everybody. You got your producer, you got your assistant, you got your videographer. You have, everybody's a part of that team. So is there a specific producer that you work with, or are you open to working with other producers?
I'm really open to anything that sounds good. If you make good beats, I love it. I use it. But I've definitely worked with Aries before. Proud by Equinox, Jacksonville, Florida, MIG. Yeah, that's all I can name off the top of my head right now.
Okay. If you could describe your music in one word or in a specific genre, what would it be?
I mean, I guess the...
Make you think on this one.
Yeah. which one you want first? One word or genre?
Either or, whichever one you want to do
one
first.
word, I'll say open.
Open.
Vulnerable.
Okay.
Yeah. Very vulnerable.
Okay.
As far as genre go, I throw it in hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I throw it in hip hop.
Okay. That's what's up. What's some of your favorite artists to listen to?
YB, Broadway. Why you shake your head? YB, Broadway, Brent Fayez. I listen to some Drake.
Okay.
PND.
You said PNB?
PND.
PND? Okay.
Pardon it, though.
Okay. Gotcha. Shout out to both of them, like all these artists that you named.
Yeah, for sure. Thug, Young Thug.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everything on the top right now.
Okay. Who are some artists already in the rap game or music industry that you would say inspired you the most or influenced your style of music? I guess that's kind of like the same thing though.
As far as like that melody that I bring with how I can switch it up from just going hard to pain. I definitely feel like I get that from Youngboy. He inspired a lot of my music.
Okay.
That's because I used to listen to him a whole lot. So
that's what's up. Let's get into top 5 rappers of all time. Of all time.
all time.
I guess of your time in your opinion, your
You
time.
said rappers?
Yes, rappers.
It gotta be rappers?
I mean,
artists.
okay, artists. We can say artists. Top
Michael
5.
Jackson.
Okay. Michael Jackson, number 1.
Ooh. Michael Jackson. James Brown.
Okay. And this is of all time, y'all. This not just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, I'll take it back as far as I can. As far as I can take it back. That's how I'm gonna give it to you. So Michael Jackson, James Brown, Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston. Okay. You got 2 more.
Sade.
Okay. This is no, it's not. One more. Top 5 artists of all time.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get recent now for the last one.
YALLUV3.
Can I say that? Last one. I'm gonna go J. Cole.
Okay. So we got Michael Jackson, we got James Brown, we got Whitney Houston, we got Sade, and we got J. Cole. And that's your top 5 artists of all time. And how do you feel like those artists kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like what makes them top 5?
I just feel like, well, everybody just you can definitely tell if somebody is a student of the game.
Yeah.
Like, so you can definitely tell when somebody don't do this for a certain reason bigger than I'm expressing myself, or I want you to feel something. You can definitely tell when people are doing it for the right reason. So
gotcha. Okay, top 5 producers. Or what's some producers that you would like to work with?
Quincy Jones.
Okay, rest in peace to Quincy. Rest in peace to Quincy.
Aries in the cut.
Quincy Jones, Aries in the cut.
I don't know a whole lot. Oh.
Okay, hold on. We thinking. Hold on.
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Okay, that's 3. Quincy Jones, Aries in the cut. Kanye West.
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef. Okay. One more.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator. Okay. So you said Quincy Jones.
Aries in the cut.
Aries in the cut. Kanye West.
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef.
Tyler the Creator.
And Tyler the Creator. Okay. Okay. Top 5 producers. Okay, that's what's up. So recently you just dropped another EP called Through the Lens, and you stated on IG that this was your most vulnerable body of work, and that's how you would describe your body. You know, your music is being very vulnerable. What about this EP or this body of work that made it so vulnerable for you? Like what was that process like, or what's some of the things that you were experiencing to make the music so vulnerable?
I feel like during the time of me making that project, I was in the midst of a lot going on. Girls, stuff going on here. I don't live in Conway no more, y'all. If you ain't know, but stuff going on here. There's a lot of things just sitting on my mental, and it's like it's hard for me to talk to people about things, about how I think. I don't want you to look at me like I'm crazy. Like my mind be going a lot of places, so I just rather make it make sense to me. And the best way I know how to do that is to put it in the microphone, and that's helped me. Like I don't really feel the need to have to open up to nobody human. At least I talk to God a lot about what I'm dealing with. But yeah, I feel like while I'm in the middle of all that, whatever's going on in my head, and then I express it in the mic, it was just, I don't know, I found a way to make my pain sound beautiful. So I delivered it, and people like it. So
That's what's up, man. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Like you said, I feel like sometimes the more, as an artist, the more vulnerable you are, or the more open you are with your story, the more, like you said, more people can relate to you. You know what I'm saying? Raw Wave do it all the time.
yeah,
Other artists are, known for doing it as well. But and I think that also helps build the audience too. You know what I'm saying? Being relatable, being able to, like, dang, like he's speaking on some of the same stuff that I done went through, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I like this song because it help inspires me, or it motivates me to, you know what I'm saying, go after my dreams, or, just being successful. So I think that is very, very good. But aside from music, you're also an athlete. Um, for as long as I can remember, you've always been playing sports, you know what I'm saying? Football, basketball, some of everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that there's anything that you can't do. Um, at what point, what age did you start playing sports?
probably like 5, 6, something like that.
5, 6.
Very young though.
Okay, early on,
Very young. Yeah.
Um, what was the first sport you remember playing? Was it basketball first, or was it football?
Soccer.
So, okay, see, I didn't even know you played soccer.
Yeah.
Excuse me, he done did it all. Football, basketball, soccer. What's some other sports you play, or just?
I played baseball when I was little, but it took me out of that because I just didn't have the patience for it. Like it was like a game. I was in the outfield. I was very little, like hitting a Dougie during the game. My dad saw that and he just took me out of baseball.
Gotcha. Growing up, who are some of your favorite players to watch?
LeBron James, for
Okay.
sure. I used to watch soccer. I used to watch like Messi, Ronaldo, all the big names in soccer and stuff like that. Football. This was like later on, like high school, but I really like watching Devontae Smith just because he a skinny receiver. I'm a skinny receiver, so yeah, I used to like watching him.
We're gonna get into that. At what point did you take, like you said, you played multiple different sports. So at what point did you, like, what age were you when you had to kind of narrow down what it was you want to do, whether it be football or basketball or soccer? Which, at what age was that you had to, you know what I'm saying?
I stopped playing soccer in like 6th grade. Yeah, like 6th grade. Then it was just basketball and football, and then track. So, but I narrowed it down like going into my senior year, cause I played AAU basketball all through high school and middle school and stuff. But I switched over to 7-on-7, like a travel league out of Charleston.
Okay.
Yeah, that my junior year going into my senior year. So that's when I narrowed it.
Okay, so let's talking about football now. You played varsity all 4 years of your high school career, and you started out as quarterback. Take us through that process. What was that like?
You did some homework.
I mean, you got to be really, really good. You know what I'm saying? To be varsity all 4 years, and then to start out as the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Your first 2 years, and then later on things changed up a little bit. But the first 2 years, walk us through that. Talk to us about that.
I ain't like playing quarterback, to be honest. But somebody had to do it. Like I could throw. I always had like a good arm, so I feel like that put me up for that. And then I could run. I can get away from people. Like, so, yeah.
Okay.
They had me doing that. I didn't want to do it though.
So, when, I guess I would say, going into your sophomore year, is that when y'all decided to make you and the coaching staff, y'all decided to make the change to put you at receiver, or have you always played receiver?
I've played some receiver before, but like 7th grade, I played receiver at Whittemore Park. I was a receiver
Shout out to Whittemore Park.
for sure.
Best middle school out here.
Yeah, but yeah, I 8th grade, my 8th grade year, that's when they had put me to quarterback at Whittemore. They put me at quarterback.
Okay.
And then I guess that's where I kind of showed everybody I could do it. So going into high school, all through high school, I ain't play receiver till my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you was quarterback from freshman year, well, 8th grade technically, from 8th grade all the way up until your junior year, going into your senior year.
Yeah.
And senior year is when you switched over to receiver. Mm-hmm. Okay. Some of your top stats from high school, you had 1,926 yards, 17 touchdown passes, 73.1 yards per game. You was doing some numbers. So coming out of high school, what was that like? You know what I'm saying? The first 3 years you played quarterback, you didn't really like that position or whatever. Going into your senior year, this is the last year of high school. Switch positions, now you're at receiver and you're putting up some good numbers. How did that feel coming out of high school? Like what did you feel was next for you?
I mean, like during the seat, like I had like 1 or 2 offers like going into my senior year, but it wasn't nothing I really wanted. Like those schools weren't really what I wanted to pursue. So I was like, I got real down on myself. But everybody around me had seen the work I had put into it, so it was like, your time coming, just relax, keep grinding, keep balling. So I did. So by the time basketball season came around, coaches, so my offers jumped up, and blessings.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And during this time as well, once the football season was over, you also played basketball. Um, how is that? Like, was it were you just playing because that was a sport that you loved to play and you had played it, pretty much all your life, or you know, like how was that? Was football your main focus and you were just doing basketball because football was over? Like, how was that?
Nah, like I always loved basketball. Like me and my dad used to get into it because he like I would really be like, "Man, I want to play basketball. Like I want to play basketball." He's like, "Why don't put all your eggs in one basket, man? Like you gotta be able to spread it out."
Mm-hmm.
So I just trusting in him. But yeah, I love basketball, so it wasn't like I was just playing it like in my pastime. Like we went hard. If you know about Conway basketball,
Oh yeah, they like that. Shout out to Coach Hop.
Shout out Coach Hop, man.
Shout out Coach Hop. Shout out Coach Moody.
Yeah.
I can't even think of the other coach name.
Coach Wayne.
Yes. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to the whole Conway boys basketball. The girls, they nice too, but you know what I'm saying, them boys is coming hard. Now at some point throughout I guess you honestly could say throughout your entire athletic career, but in high school your dad was also your coach.
Mm-hmm.
So how was that, you know what I'm saying, playing for like, all right, this is my dad. He's been in my life my whole life, but you know what I'm saying. He's also my coach now. Like, how was that?
Like outside, it probably looked good. Like, but like, it's just like he would always push me to do more, just because he know how people was thinking about it. Like, oh, like you just playing because your dad the coach, this, that, and the third. But I was really producing. Like, you can go look for yourself. But
oh yeah, I seen the highlights in the stats.
but like like people in the stands on Fridays, like it was just a lot that you had to block out. But I feel like everything happened for a reason. Like I went through that to make me a better person as far as who I am today. Being able to, get through adversity. That was definitely adversity for me and him both. So yeah.
And that was another question that I wanted to ask you as well. How do you deal with adversity? You know what I'm saying? You're a busy man. You're always, staying consistent, moving around, doing things. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different things that comes up, that's not always positive. How do you deal with those things, the mental, side of things?
Whatever go up, gotta come down. What go down, gotta come back up. So basically, just keeping a level head through it all. That's how I do it for real. And when things are going great, I stay calm because I know what can go great can go bad just like that.
Right, right.
So I just try to keep my head up, keep a smile through it all.
Gotcha. And coming out of high school, you went to Woodford College.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us about that. What was that experience like?
It was an experience. I met some great people. I had some good times. I had some bad times. Thankful for the opportunity. It definitely changed me. It helped me find myself. Uh, I feel like that time period introduced me to a lot. A lot I had to go through. It just really helped me grow. Yeah.
And at this time, you fresh out of high school, young,
Um,
you know, you going to go play football. What you obviously took a break. What was the reason for taking a break?
so like I said, like I let a lot of distractions in.
Hmm.
So my grades eventually slipped, and they just was like, from the looks of it, we don't think you're gonna be able to recover from this. So you can either go home now or go home at the end of the year. Either way, you go home,
Yeah.
basically. So
Okay.
I'm like, dang, right. But the whole time though, even through that process, that was a hard time for me and my family.
Hmm.
But one thing I didn't do, I did not stop making music. I didn't stop. It definitely helped me get through.
So you would say during that time frame of going through, having to being fresh out of high school, going into college, um, your grades slipped a little, and it got to the point of where you would have to take a break from it. That would you say that point, excuse me, really pushed you into your music bag, or
Not yet, no.
not yet?
Like at that point, I'm not even thinking about dropping no song, or
Hmm.
I'm strictly just like making the music just to make it. It's like far as like therapy.
Hmm.
But I feel like once I got home, got into the studio, and made Interstate, after that
It was up. It's like,
it
all
was
right, I got it
yeah,
now.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I
over
got
with.
it. That's what's up. We all go through many, many different challenges and throughout life and whatnot, and being able to share your experiences, or, excuse me, be able to even put it into your music in a way that is relatable to other people. You know what I'm saying? I think I commend you for that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, us as people, we go through things and we mask what it is that we're going through. We don't really talk about it. Like I heard you say, you don't really open up a whole lot to people or whatever. You rather just put it in your music, and like you said, you use it as an escape to, you know what I'm saying? Actually deal with it. It's not that you're not dealing with the mental health side of things or the things that you go through. You're dealing with it. You're just dealing with it in your own way, and I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's a lot of people that struggles with depression, anxiety, just a lot of different things. And sometimes people, they can have the help right there in front of them, and they choose to not take that help. They choose to focus on the negative. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to be more positive, then positive things will come to you. You feel what I'm saying?
I
So
believe that.
I like the fact that you're vulnerable in your music, man, and you keep it all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? You faced adversity head on. I'm pretty sure there's other things that you've gone through that you probably don't really speak on a lot. Um, but you overcame and you're still overcoming. So I commend you for that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you and your success as far as your music career. Um, and even with sports, because currently right now you're at New University. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, man. Tusculum University, East Tennessee.
Okay.
Uh, very, 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 very thankful and grateful for the opportunity that I have.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yes. So the coach that recruited me there is from Conway, South Carolina. Played at Conway. Then went to Newberry. Then he played in the Canadian football. Um. So after being out of school for like almost a year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going through some things, and it just forced me to kind of want to do something different with my life. Um, Seeing where I was headed, it just didn't look good for me. So I decided I wanted to change, do something positive, do something that could better me. Ended up reaching out to some people, and by the grace of God, he ended up reaching back to me. So I'm very thankful for Cole Watson. Shout out to Coach. If you see this, I love you.
Shout out Cole Watson.
For sure.
Real A43 native.
Yeah, man. But yeah. That's about it. Yeah.
That's what's up. And sometimes you have to go through the fire in order to get to the good part. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's always gonna rain. You know what I'm saying? But after the rain comes the sunshine. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's about who you know and what you know. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes all it takes is you getting in connection with the right people. You know what I'm saying? And it opens even more doors and opportunities. So congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out to Cole Watson, just for helping you with that process and your support team, for helping you, you know what I'm saying, get back to where you need to be. What are your future goals as far as being a athlete?
As far as an athlete, going into this next season, well, we about to start off season training and stuff. But going into the next season, all I want to do is improve. That's it. Just get better every day. Take it step by step, day by day. That's all I can ask for.
Got you. Now, as far as music, what are your any more? I know you just recently dropped a project, but excuse me, are there any you know, future artists that you like to work with, or any upcoming projects or anything like that that you got coming up?
We might drop a couple singles, couple videos here and there. But as far as the project go, we probably gonna wait a little bit for sure. But yeah, artists, I ain't really too much tripping on that.
You're still working on you and developing as an artist. I feel you. Is it hard for you to balance both careers, being an athlete and being a music artist?
At times, it has its challenges. People, I don't know, I don't know how to explain this. It's like I'm so passionate about the music. It's hard to stop even when they tell me to. Like people would tell me like, oh, like why you here? You just need to focus on this. Like music always gonna be there, but like I don't know, something in me just won't let me stop. Take no break. I can't take no break.
That passion.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't stop. I don't know.
Okay. Look at Fly J from LSU. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nothing or nobody stop you from, you know what I'm saying, reaching your goals, your turning your dreams into reality, whatever it may be. I like the fact that you're staying solid with that and not letting them, you know what I'm saying, and not letting anybody, you know what I'm saying, push you away from that. You know what I'm saying? Just really staying focused and grinding and getting what you need to get done. One more question. As far as with the YALLUV3 branding, have you thought about doing any merch or anything like that to help with promotion and whatnot?
To be honest, I haven't.
No.
We so focused on the marketing and promotion of the music. I don't think I ever really thought about that. So I might have to look into that.
Okay. Now, 3, are you an independent artist or are you signed to a label?
I'm an independent artist.
That's what's up. Shout out to all the independent artists out there that's working hard and grinding to make sure that their music is, everything that they want it to be, and pushing it and promoting it to, get to the next level. Shout out to YALLUV3. Shout out to Vlogmaster Kobe. Shout out to VMK Productions. Shout out to my main man Scoop. Thank you for coming and being a part of this interview. One more question. I know I said that before, but one more question. To anybody who's watching, any young artist, any young athlete, anybody, what's some words of encouragement or inspiration that you can give them, as far as being successful in, anything that they're trying to do?
Shoot. Jump off the deep end, bro. If you want to do something, do it. Like, if you scared, the only thing stopping you is you, and nobody gonna believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So the more you believe in yourself, the more you can make people believe in you. That's all I really got. To keep going, don't stop.
All right. Well, thank you for coming out and being a part of this interview. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Congrats on all of your success, from your athletic career to your music career. Just keep grinding, man. You're doing a great, great job. I, admire, what I'm saying, everything that you got going on, you know what I'm saying, and you just being an inspiration, man. To me, you like a neighborhood hero. You feel what I'm saying? You still got, so much more to accomplish and whatnot, but everything that you've accomplished so far, how you face adversity and how you keep going, that's inspiring to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that it's inspiring to others as well, and being able to put out your music that in a way that it reaches other people or, on a deeper level, you know what I'm saying? Versus just putting out anything, you know what I'm saying? Greatly, greatly appreciative for that. And just keep going, man. Thanks for being a part of this interview. That wraps up this episode of Voni V's Boss Talk. You can follow us on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Voni V TV and follow us on Instagram and other platforms at Voni V's Boss Talk. Also, you can follow 3 at
YALLUV3, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, YALLUV3 Music.
Thank y'all for watching.